Did you know that humans are the only mammals that drink another species' milk? Like there's something wrong with ours. Here at Hugh Milk, we aim to change that. Hugh Milk is the first brand of milk to be made for humans, from humans. We harvest our product from lactating mothers to bring you the purest milk on the market. The way God intended, probably. Why get your milk from a disgusting cow? Just because you eat their meat? Why not just drink pig's milk? Which I can tell you from experience is revolting. Hugh Milk, good enough for a baby, good enough for an adult. Now available in 4-liter jugs, and our new 600ml on the go bottle. Available in melon, coconut, and unpasteurized original.
Somewhat live from St. John, New Brunswick, Strange Grooves presents Kyle and Mike.
And I'm Hashi.
Strange Dudes Podcast.
Hi, I'm Kyle.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Hashi.
And you're listening to Strange Dudes Podcast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Sketch comedy and local music.
Great idea for a podcast.
We got lots of good stuff on today's show.
That
should
true.
make for a great weekend of listening.
You'll laugh and laugh.
Got some sweet bands also this episode.
Yeah, we do got some sweet bands. Is there any music going on this weekend we should be talking about?
I know there's a festival in Pokalogan.
Oh, the Pokalogan Camp Party. That's right.
Oh, I heard
so.
about that. Yeah.
Put on by Casa du Keelaher.
The Keelher is a
The
great
Callagher
family.
Yeah, great
Full
family.
of fantastic people.
Yeah.
Are they up to great status? Or are they?
They're actually,
pretty great.
as I understand it, the Pokalogan Camp Party is going to be 2 nights this year for the first time. Usually it's the one night.
Okay.
And they got more I don't know who. Does anybody know? Do we got a list of bands here? Who's going to be there?
I had heard of
pulling
a
up
few
here.
people. I know Jamie Como and the Crooked Teeth will be playing.
Oh, yeah.
Math
Superstars.
Class.
Yep.
Who else did I see? The Brood.
Okay. Make sure you check out DJ Antique if you go there. That is Rick Keelaher, and he's a DJ. Tons of fun. Everybody's invited. So take a look at Pokalogan Camp Party.
Pokalogan.ca
Pokalogan.ca
is the website.
I think you can also check them out on Facebook, and that'll link you there. So do
Cool.
social media things. Pokalogan Camp Party should be a good time this weekend, assuming that you're listening to this Friday or Saturday.
Yep.
If you're listening to this Monday, you missed
Well.
it. Sucks to be you.
And while you're at it, go to strangecruise.com.
Yeah, show your support and check out some other great podcasts and lots of great content on that site.
Yes, we have some other podcasts. We have Jeff Liberty's Taking Liberty and Kate and Shree's Strange Grooves. I think we're getting some new podcasts coming soon.
Are they sketch comedy podcasts?
I don't know.
I hope not.
It was it was clearly written in our verbal contract that there would be no other
Thank
funny
God. 'Cause we-
funny podcasts.
Oh, is that actually
so they're
true?
not even allowed to say jokes.
Right.
That's
we
why
would get
their show
outcompeted
is
by basically anything at
yeah.
this point. No, we're good at it.
Yeah, and if you like what you're hearing, you can travel over to patreon.com and search for Strange Grooves. Show us a little support. Make a monthly donation. Every little bit helps.
Memberships will start at $2 a month.
Hey,
for
here's
those
proof
members.
positive. I got a microphone now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
You didn't have to pay for that yourself. That was Strange Grooves money.
wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
I just assumed you'd go with it.
So we got a great show today.
I think we do.
Yeah. Let's get it started.
We're very excited for our 19th episode.
19. What's that give us?
I don't know. We say 19, but it's only
Gambling?
been sketch comedy for like 10.
Yeah.
So it's more like 10.
You're not supposed to acknowledge that we switched formats, Hashi.
Why?
We're trying to keep it.
We're cutting this out.
No, I'm acknowledging it.
Cut it.
You pretend like it's not a new show. It's a brand new.
Enjoy the show. Cut it. We're done.
Son, your mother and I received a voicemail from your school's principal today.
Oh my, we were very disappointed in you. Is there something you'd like to tell us, young man?
Jeez, Mom and Dad, I don't know.
Well, son, your principal informed us that you ditched school today with a few of your friends, and you were seen at an R-rated movie.
Oh, I don't think that was me, Dad. I was in school all day.
Now, son, I want to believe you, but me and your mother we just don't know. Now, I just so happen to have a working prototype of something. It's a foolproof lie detector which uses AI technology and the power of the cloud to determine within 99.9% accuracy. See that big box over there on the table, son?
Yeah? The one with the giant arm and hand attached to it?
Yes, the giant red box on the table with the flashing lights and lie detector spelled out on it. Basically, I'm going to ask you if you skip school, and the box will determine if you're telling the truth or not. If you're not telling the truth, that giant arm is going to swing around and slap you painfully in the face.
Okay, I guess so.
Okay, yep, so stand right here, son.
Okay.
Now, I'm only going to ask you this one time. Did you skip school today to go to an R-rated movie?
No.
Whoosh! Son, come back here. I want to talk.
Honey, let him go to his room and think about what he's done.
Oh, it's weird. What on earth would compel that kid to skip school for an R-rated movie? He's never done that before. And I certainly don't remember doing it as a kid. Whoosh! Ah! Well, I certainly wasn't watching for the violence and the nudity. Whoosh! Ah!
Ha ha ha! Serves you right. Doesn't surprise me at all that he's a deviant. After all, he is your son.
Whoosh!
Ow! Ladies and gentlemen, St. John's own Stephen Hero.
My lowest, I probably owe the money from the moments I was rolling with nothing in my pocket. Broke alcoholic, walking down the road with JD drain my wallet. Drinking it in private, beating on my private. Trying to beat my demons, but my demons popped and locked in. Popping perks, hard work, no perks. Came from nothing in the city and the dirt, so I know what hurts. Those friends are never here, so I don't wanna hear how I should act over here. I'm incredible, my asshole is edible, I'm credible. My track record is indelible, I'm telling you, I'm done listening to hating ass bullshit. I am in the zone now, I am in the pulpit. Pull no punches, punched in no punchlines. My rhymes have been live since the fucking lunch line. Friends on paper, submitted to the editor. A lot of cuts are happening to make the header better, bruh. Put a lot of work in for a little bit of cheddar, bruh. I don't have time for your itty bitty petty stuff. I lived through it and you just watch. You're just not the guy that I thought, no. I am on a different mission. From where I'm standing, I think I'm playing my position. You're out here peddling shit that I did for kicks when I was wearing my brother's old kicks and shit, kids. And it's not even fresh. I know who's who and you haven't passed the test. My circle's shrinking in the wash. Try to hold on, but it's a wash, is it not? I thought I had the benefit of doubt. Now I think I know what you are all about. Mouth if don't see, it's not up to me now. If you don't see, it's not up to me now.
Good morning, and welcome back to Shelbyville Outlook, your news source for all things Shelbyville. Well, as you know, it's Pride Week here in town, and everyone is keen to get out there and show their support. Oh, I'm told that Shelbyville Pride Parade has just made a left onto Main Street. Alan, they should be coming straight for you now.
Indeed. Thankfully, the Pride Parade is going totally straight this year, Pat. If not, I would have had to drive in from the rear. Well, as you can see, it's all jubilation here today. A lot of color, a lot of smiling faces, a lot of political parties flagrantly hijacking this event to score non-subtle political capital.
Truly admirable of them, Alan. I think that... No more male gays! Boo! Oh, unbelievable, folks. It looks like we have our first counter-demonstrator. Alan, see if you can't get an interview with him.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind sharing your grievance with the audience at home?
Yes, well, I have a serious problem with the male gaze. I think it's sick. I think it's perverted, and I think we've put up with it for entirely too long.
Sir, you understand that this is a pride parade. This is about safety. It's about acceptance. Don't you think you're being a little over-hostile?
Well, with respect, if there's anything too hostile in this society, it's the male gaze. I mean, half the population is victimized by it, and no one seems to care.
Excuse me.
Yes, go ahead.
I just want to say that nobody is victimized by the male gaze. In fact, it's always been the opposite. And what is this obsession with the male gaze? Let me guess. You have absolutely no problem with the female gaze?
Oh, well, no, the female gaze I have no problem with. It's certainly less in your face and, well, gross. In fact, I'm not even sure I believe that the female gaze exists.
It doesn't exist, eh? Typical heteronormative perspective. They should put a muzzle on you, friend. I almost feel sorry for you.
Okay, and with that, I'll give you the last word, sir.
I mean, I didn't mean to offend anybody. It just seems to me like the act of depicting women in the world from masculine heterosexual perspectives, usually reducing females to sexual objects for the pleasure of male spectators, is socially unacceptable. The male gaze needs to be spoken about more generally.
Wait, are you saying gaze? Like when you stare at someone?
Yes, the male gaze. It's an important idea. What did you think I was saying? Cut to commercial, cut to commercial, cut to commercial, cut to commercial.
The Slippery Steakhouse. Now with our new You Butcher Beef. You butcher ass, it's beef. You pick your cow, you pick the cuts, you make those cuts, then we grill it to your specifications. After a quick 3-minute tutorial, you think you've been butchering for years. The Slippery Steakhouse. Now offering the Behemoth Burger. We start with a 16-ounce patty, top it with bacon and cheese. Then we add 2 cups of jalapenos, 24 onion rings, and a full order of pulled pork. On top of that, we add tomato, lettuce, and a full rack of ribs. But the party doesn't stop there. We shovel on a full shepherd's pie, 6 fried eggs, 2 baked potatoes, and finish it all off with our garlic aioli. This is all served on 2 beef Wellington buns for maximum meat mastication. The Slippery Steakhouse.
If you finish it, you're
Ladies and gentlemen, motherhood.
By hook or
Hello, Mr. Andrews. I'm very honored that you'd let me pitch my comic book ideas to you. Now that the Great War's finally over, I think kids will really be looking for heroes in 1919. Superheroes.
Well, Mr. Matthews, you've worked in our mailroom for nearly a decade. I told myself 1919 was the year I'd turn over a new leaf. Take chances. So here's your shot. Wow me.
Okay. There's this guy. But he's not a guy, he's an alien. With powers, superpowers.
What powers?
What powers? All the powers. And he's super strong, like wicked strong. And fast. Man, he can run so fast, but he can also fly. So he does that sometimes.
Flight?
Yeah, he totally flies around in blue tights and a red cape.
Tights? A cape? Are you pitching me a comic book or an operatic ballet? Jesus, Matthews. He's an alien, right? Is he green? Blue, maybe? Little antennas poking out of his head?
No, that's the thing. He looks just like us.
You're losing me.
Bullets can't hurt him.
Really?
Bullets can't hurt him.
And what is the name of this superhuman man?
Superman!
Well, that's not very original. Next!
Okay. I've got this one where there's this guy. He's like a man, but he's also like a spider in some ways. Like, he shoots webs out of his hands and stuff.
Well, that's just biologically inaccurate. Spiders don't shoot web out of their hands. If anything, it's more their posterior area.
Fine. He poops out the web. You're the boss.
No, I don't think that's going to work. Now, what else do you have? Anything that doesn't seem like you picked a word at random and tacked man onto the end of it?
Green Lantern.
This should be good.
Okay, there's this guy, and he has this lantern, a green lantern, and he gets his power from the lantern.
So he has to carry around a lantern at all times?
A green lantern?
Yes, a green lantern.
Well, no, I guess that would be kind of impractical. What if he had a ring?
A ring?
That way he wouldn't need the lantern at all times.
Well, if he has the ring, why does he need the lantern?
To charge the ring. Yeah, he gets his power from the ring, which gets its power from the lantern. You see, the lantern is key. Besides, what would I call him? Green ring? It'll never sell.
It'll never sell. You took the words right out of my mouth. My time is very valuable, Mr. Matthews. I'm going to give you one more shot to wow me before I end this meeting.
Okay, jeez. What about Frogman? He has superhuman strength and stamina.
But why Frogman?
Because frog-like legs.
Frog-like legs?
Frog-like legs. He can jump super far, like crazy far.
I did see some boys down by the marsh catching frogs. So the market research checks out. I think I might finally have something, Mr. Matthews. Here you go. $100. You sold me.
Finally! This is gonna be great. Frogman is gonna take the world by storm. In 100 years, they'll be making moving pictures called Frogman and Frogman 2. And a few years later, Frogman Homecoming. I can see it now. I'm gonna be f***ing rich.
Hey, you should do cameos in those.
And that is a wrap on episode 19 of Strange Dudes Podcast.
Got
All
through.
done. Thank you for sticking out to the end, especially the male gaze joke. Thank you for listening to the whole
Yeah,
thing.
we might have lost a few on that one.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense if you listen to the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta.
You
They're
gotta
not gonna.
take risks. Is what you
They're
gotta
not
do.
gonna be
And
hearing.
that's what this was.
They're not gonna hear this part either.
This will probably get cut.
It's funny to you still listening though. So, thanks for listening. We also want to take this time to thank some of our Patreon sponsors who keep this podcast and the other podcasts and the website, yada yada yada.
So thankful to them and our listeners. Thank you for continuing to listen, and our new listeners, thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Michael Hawkins, Copper Feast Records, Caleb Pope, Barb Crawford, Matt Letson, Joanna Killen, Kaylin Capson, Mallory Keller, Owen Green, Pam Wheaton, the team at Print 35, Dime, Backstreet Records, and Heartbreak Boutique. Thank you. I stumbled over a few of those, but
That's all right.
I heard them all.
all right.
So an extra special thanks to those people for not only listening, but supporting as well. We really appreciate it.
Financially. Thank you. What else? To end the show, we have some Jamie Coma and the Crooked Teeth, I believe.
Yeah, don't forget to check them out this weekend at the Pocalogan Camp Party in Pocalogan,
Pocalogan.
coincidentally.
Pocalogan.ca.
Or
You
check
can
them
get
out
some
on
info.
Facebook. Just search for Pocalogan Camp Party. All
Yeah.
the deets are there.
Awesome. Well, I think that's a wrap on everything, isn't it?
That's a wrap.
Let's wrap it up.
Yes.
Put a bow.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Hashi.
Thank you for listening. And get strange.
Get strange.
I can't fade away softly. I must go out in a raging fire. So into the night I run, don't pray for me. For the deal was told, not born with the same soul. Two old foes with open holes, but we walk the same road. And fortune only favors the bold. I said fortune only favors the bold. But I'm too young to give my lungs a break, been too long to even try. Always spit my tears, but in them I would fight. Too young to know the difference, I'm sure I'll learn in time. A battle with my demons, and someday we all die. Someday I want to cross the seas, I want to travel far. Someday I like to venture where no man has gone before. I want to bathe in the rivers and live off the land. I want to die with a cigarette and a guitar in my hand. I want to eat like a king and fly like the birds. I want to leave behind my troubles and carry on with my words. Someday I like to show you that I do the best I can, but deep inside I know I don't want to be no more man. But I'm too young to get my love away, been too long to even try. Oh, it's fit my deed.